gentlemen, my name is Reno, and if you're new to my channel, I do a variety of stuff. I do gaming content. I do short films. I do reaction videos. And that's what you're in store for today, is a reaction. And it's been a minute since I've done a reaction to my boys, Sam and Colby. It's been maybe 6 months since I last reacted to them. And I know for those of you who like my Sam and Colby reaction videos in the past, I'm sorry it's been a minute. A bunch of stuff happened. I got sick. The holidays came up. I got really burnt out. I started doing other content like gaming that you can find on my channel. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to their most recent video, which is titled The Worst Night of His Life. Thumbnail is pointing towards Colby. Yeah, thumbnail's pointing towards Colby. So let's see, where they're going. What are they? What's the location that they're haunting at? We're going to be breaking down any, evidence that they might have, any of their techniques, stuff like that. But as always, before we start, please make sure that you hit that subscribe, the like button, leave a comment if you want more of this stuff. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying everything that you see and that you want more of this style content. But without further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
Sam and Colby.
Tonight, we're investigating one of the largest and most dangerous abandoned buildings we have ever been to, the Wanji Wanji Power Station in Australia. A power station.
Power station in a thunderstorm.
This is the worst day of my life.
Wanji Wanji Power Station was built in 1958.
Was that one of the guys from, is it The Boys? I think I reacted to them a while back. I think, yeah, they're from Australia, right? Also, I've never heard of the Wanji Wanji Power Station. Some key things to note. Abandoned buildings, first of all. Abandoned for a reason. Usually they are condemned. There's going to be a lot of hazards. Could be things like mold or asbestos, other things that could be bad for you to breathe in. So definitely something you want to take into consideration if you yourself decide to go and investigate. Also, most of the time, it's illegal to go into these abandoned buildings, so you're gonna have to risk potential lawsuits and liabilities. But I'm not telling you to go out and do that. Try to get permission from the owners if you can. If you can't, don't go in there. But again, I have no control over what you do. Also, what do you guys think of the new look? I find it easier for me to talk and explain things if I look over instead of having to look directly ahead, right? So I can look over, I can talk to you. Feels a little bit more like you and me were actually having a conversation instead of me talking to a camera right above you, right? So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.
A gargantuan 130,000 foot structure with 3 massive smokestacks, each scaling hundreds of feet tall. There's the opening right there.
Let's go. Over the course of its history, this building was home to countless accidents, injuries, and deaths, which led to a reputation for hauntings, but also for squatters. As it currently sits abandoned with rotting structures and open holes in the upper floors, this will be one of the most dangerous locations we've ever been to.
Oh my God!
So yeah, like I said, a lot of rotting structures, there's going to be mold, there's going to be parts of the floor that you're going to fall through. As you can see, they literally had to go through what looked to be a broken down part of the fence, which to me seems like one of two things is happening. One, whoever actually owns this building, which is probably, I don't know how Australia works. The state, if they have states or, if it was in the United States, right? Say it was in Nebraska, right? The state of Nebraska might own that physical structure now, or it could be privately owned, but whoever does own it clearly doesn't care too much about keeping that fence repaired because it's probably been broken into so many times, as we can see through all the massive amounts of graffiti. So they may have security that just shows up at night and just does a quick once around and be like, yep, cool, whatever. Maybe there's squatters in there and they've stopped caring about squatters, but we'll see.
Dude, that is sick! Holy shit!
We haven't been to this big of an abandoned place in years.
This looks beautiful.
Yo, this is insane.
Oh my God, dude. This looks like a freaking horror movie. Let's go in the front.
This is like some doomsday shit right now. It's about to thunderstorm hard.
Yeah, we gotta go. Oh my god, we're barely making it in.
Oh, it's raining hard.
It's raining. Is the bridge? Oh my god. Wow.
I would not trust that bridge at all. Again, abandoned building. I'm also curious to know where in Australia this is located, because I know, and I might be wrong on this because I saw this on a video, so who knows how true it is. I'm an American, of course, so I'm not going to study Australia's geography. But like northern Australia is very notorious for like rainy seasons, right? Because it's like more of like closer to like the tropical areas and like the rainforests of like Papua New Guinea and like all those places right up above them. So they get a lot of like typhoons. So I wonder if they're in like a northern part of it. I'm also curious as to what type of power plant this is, because I didn't see any water running through it. And if it's a nuclear power plant, they wouldn't be able to get in there at all. Even abandoned ones are going to be heavily guarded. Maybe coal burning plant? I don't know. I'm curious. I wonder if they're going to mention it the further in we go.
Oh shit, we made it. The power station.
Oh, fuck. Wait, holy shit. Is that like still water at the bottom?
Yeah. Oh, God. It is pouring.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck. We're here at a power station in a thunderstorm. What the fuck?
There could be lightning that hits the top of these smokestacks. 100%. Holy shit. Dude,
what the fuck? How did we make that in? How did we make it in?
that was perfect time. Right before we get inside.
This is literally a fucking movie right now.
Oh, my God.
Also, I would be just as excited for a thunderstorm. Even if I wasn't ghost hunting, I'm always excited for a thunderstorm. I'm 35 years old. I've lived through plenty. I actually used to be terrified of thunderstorms when I was a child. And I'll tell you the story of why I was scared of them. I was maybe 3 or 4 years old at the time. And my aunt was bringing my sister and I and our cousin to the circus. And before we were going to go to the circus, a massive thunderstorm rolled in. And my aunt is terrified of thunderstorms. She saw a dog get struck by lightning, so naturally she's going to have some, slight PTSD from that stuff. But she starts freaking out. And I, as a 4-year-old, am very receptive to, the things that the adults around me are talking about and, freaking out about. So I start freaking out as well. We end up going to my grandmother's house instead of the circus to wait out the thunderstorm, and apparently I walked right in, was pale as a ghost, and threw up all over the floor. And from that day until I was about maybe 10 or 11, I was terrified of thunderstorms. I would hide under the blankets when they would happen. My dad likes to retell the story of when he walked into the house one day and it was me under the blankets and then my dog Bosco under the bed, terrified of the thunder. And then about around 12, 13 years old, I finally got over that fear, and now I absolutely love thunderstorms. We had one the other night that woke me up, and I just kind of laid awake for 15, 20 minutes just listening to the thunder rumbling. So I would be super excited to be investigating an abandoned building, maybe not like super hyped about that because the water is going to then probably get into this building and make things a lot more slick and slippery and increase the chances of danger, but still be pretty excited.
Colby, only one of us are leaving tonight. I know. It's gonna be me. Sorry, man. Fuck.
This is insane, guys. Look at this storm.
Shit.
We just ran 10 minutes before the storm completely came down. That means we're trapped in here. No matter what's inside, we're not going back out there. That is literally a monsoon. What is happening? Whoa. Holy fuck.
Crazy. All of these are going to start filling with water.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, see it right there. You can see the rain literally starts flying in. So, like, the ground here is going to get wet. And it's going to get wet fast.
Dude, look at this.
Oh
you
my
just
God.
looked over like an underground cavern full of water. It's probably filling up right now.
Look. Oh, shit. Other than the hauntings, there is so much at stake here. But our main concern is how incredibly dangerous this location is. With rusted over staircases and holes all over the crumbling floors, one misstep and we could fall hundreds of feet to our deaths.
And that's another thing, too. Like, the steps in there the ladders in there, they're all going to be made out of iron. And when that gets wet, it gets very slippery. So you have to be very, very careful. In fact, you can actually see on some of those steps, they have those like grooves, like the bumps and wedges and stuff like that. That's for traction. That's so that way you don't slip and fall when you're going down it when it's dry. That doesn't really help when it's wet.
Oh!
Dude.
This is a horror movie!
This is fucking
This
scary.
is a horror movie! Josh, you've been here before, right?
I have been here once before, and when I was done filming here last time, I said it was the one place I'll never return to. That's I actually said that. This place is legitimately dangerous. Like, you haven't seen nothing yet. We gotta be careful.
Probably much more dangerous in a thunderstorm.
Definitely, because now we can't hear if there's other people in here. Because
Yeah.
the rain's
Oh,
gonna
I-
mask it.
Fucking didn't even think of that.
That's terrible.
Sorry.
I'm kind of nervous about this one, to be totally honest.
That is another issue that you're going to have with abandoned buildings is squatters. So when you're trying to do a paranormal investigation, you then have to take all of that into account. And really, when you're looking at your evidence, go, okay, is there any feasible chance that this noise that we heard, that the talking that we heard, could that have just been from squatters who are living in this place that we just didn't happen to see? You know, squatters are going to know the place better than you are because they've been there longer. They're going to know, like, okay, there are people coming in here. I don't want to get caught. I don't know what they have. I'm going to hide in this area because they're not going to find me in this area. But, like, I'll still talk to the other people that I'm squatting with, right? You know what I mean? So, like, you got to really take into consideration that when you're going and investigating an abandoned building.
Oh my god!
That feels like an omen, man.
This is not good.
I just thought about this too. Isn't like the thunderstorm and electricity and the fact that we're in a power station going to charge all of the paranormal energy tonight?
This might be one of the most active places we have ever been. A power station.
Power station in a...
And that's also another thing, too. So there are some people who believe that outside factors like the weather, potentially where exactly you're, investigating, what the building is made out of, all of those things can potentially store or charge the energy around you to then help create more paranormal evidence, right? So like the thunderstorms could be whipping up all this energy and giving the spirits power to come out and be like, hey, now I can, I can make noises, I can make sounds, I can move things, possibly even show themselves to you. That's, all things that people have theorized are possible. Whether or not that's true, we can't say for certain. Again, we'll never know for a fact 100% if ghosts exist. Especially in today's day and age with AI, we'll never know that for a fact. But building materials being able to store energy, yeah, that's actually absolutely a thing. In fact, the thing you're watching on right now, right? Your phone, your tablet, your computer, TV screen, all those things have metal in them. Particularly things like gold and silver and titanium. And those things are great for storing energy. We know that because we're using it right now. So like you can store energy in certain materials. And some materials are better at storing that energy than others.
Thunderstorm.
When did I think this was gonna be kind of chill? What the hell? Bruh.
Wanji Wanji was generating 330 megawatts of energy for decades, leaving a much stronger EMF output here than any other place we've ever been to. This means theoretically that spirits have the most power to manifest in this area.
People report feeling temperature changes, seeing full body apparitions, as well as mainly the feeling of figures standing directly behind you.
So as always, I have to say, whenever I watch Sam and Colby videos, they have these pictures, of like spooky things that they use as like B-roll. I'm always concerned that they're using AI for these. I don't know for a fact if they are. I personally am against the use of AI for anything in terms of art and creation. I think it's terrible for the environment. It's not a form of art. Like if you use AI and you're like, I'm an artist, I use AI, you're not an artist, I'm sorry. But another thing that they did just show, which we can go back to real quick.
In this area.
People report feeling temperature changes, seeing full body apparitions.
Okay, maybe it's a little bit. There we go. So right now what they're doing is they're using a K2 EMF meter, which basically what that is this picks up the electromagnetic signals around you, right? So everything that has power running through it, anything that has energy running through it. So your TVs, your cell phones, your electrical wiring in your house, all of those things give off an electromagnetic field because that's just kind of how energy works, is it radiates. Some of it is stronger than others. So what you would do when you're going to investigate a new location is you would take your EMF meter and you would go around and you would get a base level reading. Now these ones that they're using here, these ones are the easiest ones to find. They're relatively cheap in terms of like ghost hunting equipment. And they light up. So like a green, lighter green, yellow, darker yellow, orange, and then red. Red is a massive amount, so you see 20 plus milligauss. And then the green one down here, 1.5, 2.5, 10, etc., etc. So a baseline level reading should be around green or nothing lighting up at all. And then when you go into an area that has a more powerful charge to it, you'll see them light up. And what you can do is you can ask spirits questions. Hey, is there a spirit here? Can you make the lights light up? And the stronger the lights light up, the more energy that spirit is supposed to be using. There are other ones that you can get that are more of like almost like a clock, right? Where it's like you can see the needle and it will go like this and it will actually tell you what it is. It's not lights that are lighting up. But it's always good to go around and get yourself a baseline level so that way hey, we walked into this room earlier and immediately it went up to a red. So we know that there's a powerful electromagnetic field here. So we really need to dial in and get exact quick responses on this.
All right, we have a checklist. We're gonna pop it up on the screen right now. We have 5 things that we want to accomplish. 1, you talked about a long walk in between buildings that you almost didn't want to do last time. I think we have to run that back for a little exploration.
With the thunder and lightning?
Oh, bro. Maybe. We'll see. 2, there's a lot of basement rooms that are filled with still water. Obviously, that's really dangerous, right?
You're gonna make me drink the whole basement, aren't you? I fucking knew it.
Make a smoothie out of the basement. No, just kidding. We're gonna do an investigation next to the still water. 3, there is a ritual that is known to the locals about one of the most cited spirits here, Irene, who's a 3-year-old little girl. She's seen on the staircase in the back. So we have a little ritual planned.
Oh, God damn it, bro.
4, if we can and it stops raining, we want to do an Estes method on not the small roof, but the big roof, the one 10 stories up. If you're down.
If you're down.
If you're down.
What the fuck, man?
And then the last one is a secret. We're not going to tell the audience. We're not going to tell you. We have one last challenge that, depending on the rain, we're going to make do.
I was expecting.
They're going to kiss. Calling it right now. Sam and Colby, they're finally going to kiss. But also, I'm curious as to what this Stillwater thing is. Stillwater is incredibly dangerous, mostly because of bacteria and like life microorganisms that can grow in it. They are also a breeding ground for mosquitoes, which are the deadliest animal on the planet, simply by numbers. So going down to Stillwater is not necessarily like the best idea, especially if this was a power plant that used the water to cool whatever it was that they were powering. That could also be in the water as well. So I'm curious to see what their investigation, what they're going to claim that they're doing with the Stillwater is.
Like the challenges to go up and ante, but every single one of them sucks. Do you know what I mean? Like every single
There's not
one
like
of them.
an easy one at the beginning.
Right. Oh, the worst thing I could probably come up with to do here. Next thing you know, we're gonna have to climb the smokestack.
No!
Oh yeah, that'd be ridiculous, right?
Fucking ridiculous.
Whoever would do that, dude?
All right, let's explore around and see what we can do while there is rain.
Okay.
Well, are you just hearing voices in the background?
Yes, dude. Right there.
I swear to God, I can hear voices.
Those are voices.
Right there. Right there. It sounds like people talking.
Like, move away.
Right there.
That's definitely a voice.
Let's go.
Not only do we have to worry about security, but also squatters and other sketchy characters.
Okay, so I heard a little bit of like what could have been voices talking. Nothing you can like concretely make out. It could have also even been an echo of theirs. But unfortunately, with this much rain coming down, you're going to get a lot of EVP interference, and it's going to drown out a lot of sound, and all you're going to hear is rain and thunder.
That we don't want to mess with.
Just like what happened to Josh last time.
Dude, there's some of the graffiti's really nice.
Why do you wallow in your own pit of self-misery? Are these the toilets?
Because I made the pit myself. Also, I watched the season finale of The Pit Season 2 last night. Chef's kiss. Knock.
What was that?
What? That was a big knock.
That was behind us, though. Like we said, there might be squatters here, but also there's known to be like a bunch of deaths here and spirits. So like rocks being thrown at us could be people, it could be spirits, it could be our imagination.
And we can't.
It could also be the building falling apart, because that's gonna happen a lot. You know, especially during a storm. Strong winds, thunder could, shake the building a little bit. It could just knock loose, pieces of cement, gravel, who knows?
Can't hear anything.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, my God. That's straight up. What the fuck?
This is actually wild.
This water can't be good for the iron.
No, this can't be good for the structure.
Look at that hole right there.
Oh my god, dude, you could just fall through.
Oh, yeah, that hole right there. Yeah, everywhere.
Oh shit, so
We'll be going up there.
everywhere.
Yeah. I don't even know where to find
To just do the video on the ground floor, right?
Yeah, just do all the investigations right here. That's right, yeah. Probably just get out like a EMF or something and just chill right here. And...
I mean, I'm down. You want to hop on EMF and see where the
Sure.
hottest spot?
Good idea, Juicy. 100% that was a girl.
You just heard a girl screaming?
100%. No questions, that was a girl. Right over there, but like unmistakable.
Oh my god.
That's some story about a girl.
I mean, she was 3, right?
Whoa! What was that?
I don't know. It could have just been rain.
The hauntings of Wanji Wanji all start in the summer of 1952 when the building was still under construction. The body of a 3-year-old girl named Irene McCall was found in an uncovered septic tank filled with rainwater after a 2-day thunderstorm.
It's a shitty way to die. Pun intended.
It's unknown if there was foul play involved or if her death was just unlucky. But nowadays, she's one of the most cited spirits here.
So while we explore, we're gonna have you guys hold these EMF readers. Just let us know if they go off. Guys, if these spike, that means the spirit is using its energy to make it spike. So that could be a good place to start the first investigation.
For anybody that thinks it's electricity out here, this place has been decommissioned for 40 years. Yeah, over 40 years.
Unless, of course, we get struck by lightning. Then I'm assuming this will max out, right?
Yeah, probably.
That's
Play it for a
not
second,
ghosts.
then explode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It'll explode immediately. They'll survive. Fun fact, you can survive being struck by lightning. I think it's like 90% of people do. However, in ancient Rome, if you got struck by lightning and lived, you would be executed because they believed that if Jupiter was mad enough to smite you, you did something very, very bad. That may also be a false thing that I read online. Again, everything with a grain of salt that you see online. Even this video, a grain of salt. Maybe some black pepper. Garlic powder. Never go wrong with garlic powder.
I know.
Let's do it.
Scale on this place. You said you wanted to get on the roof?
Oh, fuck, that's the roof?
That's where you want to go.
Yeah, like literally 10 stories up. I think we gotta climb up there.
Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, boys. I don't want my last meal to be KFC. I don't want to die having a belly full of KFC, please.
That's a dangerous thing to do before an investigation to begin with. Like, I don't know about anyone else. I eat KFC and like an hour and a half later, I am on the toilet fighting for my life. So like if I had to go do an 8-hour investigation, I would not be eating KFC. Unless KFC ever wants to sponsor me, in which case I'll eat that shit no matter what I do. I could go bungee jumping.
Oh my God. Doesn't that sound like knocking too? Yeah. Dude, we're gonna get, like, our brains are gonna be tricked all night. Yeah.
I did hear the knocking, 3 knocks, 1, 2, 3, which some people will attribute to things like negative spirits, demons. They're mocking, the Holy Trinity, 1, 2, 3, the Father, the Spirit, and the Holy Ghost. Where exactly that superstition comes from, I've never been able to track down or figure out. It just seems to be something that people think. It sounds like a weird, like, mocking ritual to me. Be like, oh, I'm gonna make fun of the Catholics. Ha 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 ha! Fuck you, the three spirits. Knock knock knock. But again, some people believe that. I don't know. I'm not certain where it comes from. It could also be things falling. It could be squatters, which I will say, in some cases, squatters could actually be really useful to an investigation. More so in the interview aspect of them, because they've been there more than you have, and they can give you first-hand experience of paranormal sightings that they've had. Now, again, that only works if these squatters are, like, willing to work with you. If they're very much like, I don't want anyone around me, this is my place, don't try to interact with them. But I have, before on investigations, years in the past, gone into places where, you know, the unhoused are sleeping, and before we did our investigation, we talked to them, and they would tell us stories that they have seen. And sometimes it's really fascinating. You got to get them in a good mood, though.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, there's the still water.
You would be fucked if you fell into that. Wait, I literally almost did.
Wait, what happens if you, like, in still water, dude?
You just done. It's just been sitting there growing bacteria for the last who knows how long.
Immediate diseases type of thing?
Yeah, like you would definitely need to go to the hospital.
Consider the fact also that it's filled with like chemicals and iron and stuff like that.
You'd probably cut yourself when you fall in. You get a peg leg though, which would be cool.
Say less, dude.
Yes!
Can we make it not still anymore?
Oh god, don't put your hand in it and move it around a little bit.
Now it's not still anymore.
All right.
Safe.
It is still. Still means that it does not move on its own, and that it does not circulate. And that's how bacteria and amoebas and things like that start to grow. Don't do that. You also don't know, like, what's laying on top of it. It could be mold, it could be spores, iron dust, lead dust, stuff like that, just laying on top. And now that you've disturbed the top of the water, it's in the air, and you're going to start breathing it in.
Probably fine.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's good now. We can go down there. Is that the next spot? Yeah.
Whoa.
Did that just go off?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a voice.
What was that?
I heard that.
Different from the other
What they
noise.
say?
That was different though.
It's like a howling everywhere, so we don't know if there's actually other people here as well.
Yeah.
There could also be wild animals. Foxes, owls, squirrels, any type of, you know, small animal that's going to look at this place and be like, hey, there's no humans there. I can shelter in here. I'm surprised that there's not a bunch of bats flying around. Could be because it's raining. I don't know how bats interact with the rain. But yeah, could be an animal as well. And that's another thing you got to look out for in abandoned places.
Could be people trapped by the rain and can't get out. Even if there's somebody in here, we gotta stick together and go slow.
Yeah.
If we're running in this place, we literally die.
Yeah, like, dude, you would find something like that so fast.
It's just running under the whole building.
That's so scary.
You ever heard of that thing, submechanophobia? I think it's called. What is that? Which is like a fear of like deep water. This place like sets it off when you see shit like that.
You see somebody floating face down.
That's like, I think that's a good thing though, because there's not that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Let's just say the forbidden glory holes. Let's line up. Look at them. There's like 30 of them. What were you saying?
I was just saying, dude, if we're seeing so many of these and it's raining all the way up top, what if we do our first investigation next to all the still water? Let's find the biggest hole full of still water and try to do an investigation there.
Random syringe just floating by.
Oh no!
A syringe.
Maybe there's still stuff in it.
Yo, what?
I feel like the shit that's floating in is worse than you.
The camera pans and I'm just. Look at that.
The entire basement full of still water. Guys, again, that shit could like kill you. That's been like that probably for decades.
Yeah, probably hasn't drained.
Like, you know Spider-Man? That's the only thing that could create a real life Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It cannot create a real life Spider-Man. It can create a real life hospital bill, which in Australia is probably significantly cheaper than the United States. So if you're watching this in the United States, don't do that. At all. Also, yeah, a lot of squatters nowadays probably gonna be junkies. And like, I know it's probably not a like okay thing to say, but like I grew up in the like heroin meth epidemic of the United States. So like I've been around people who are on it. Never done it myself, never will do it myself. But yeah, it's an issue. And I'm not surprised that there is a needle floating in the water there.
Alright guys, we're going to be right here as close to the still water as possible. There has been very few legit investigations at this spot because it's so dangerous and there's a lot of security. Usually when it's not thunderstorming, there's a lot of people here too. Let's just see if we can get any contact or figure out that scream that we heard. Yeah. It wasn't a legit person.
Well, that doesn't look like a regular spirit box. Where did you get that from?
We got this because it's the Explorer spirit box.
Oh, shit!
Sam and Colby Explorer branded spirit box. You can get yours down below.
I want an Explorer spirit box.
You guys not have an Explorer spirit box?
Can I talk to my grandma on that?
Maybe, if you're dead.
Not guaranteed. Yeah.
Oh, fine. Sorry.
That's a little dark, but I also find it funny. Let's talk about the equipment that they just pulled out. So right now we can see on the top of the screen there, it says the REM pod is going off. Basically what a REM pod is it's that little device that they put down on the ground with the antenna. And what happens is it releases like a signal of some sorts. And the closer you get to the REM pod center, the more powerful it is that you are breaking that sensor that's going off, and the more lights and sound it's going to make. So basically what you can say is, hey, if there's someone here, if there's someone walking around, can you walk up to this thing? Can you put your hand to it and try to get those things to light up and make sound? And the closer they get to the center, the stronger it is. Now the issue with that is you yourself can also set this off. You can walk in front of it and it will break that signal and it will set it off. So what you do is what they did. You will put it down, you will step away from it decent enough length away so that way it's not going to go off from you moving around, and it's only if something can then breach that. The other thing that they are using is called a spirit box. Now what a spirit box does is it cycles through radio signals in quick succession. So it goes, you'll hear it when they turn on, it's going to go. Basically what that is it is cycling through every single radio station that is available in that area to them. And it is essentially generating a white noise effect. And then what happens is supposedly spirits can then communicate through that and use that white noise to say different things to you, answer your questions, talk to you in some sort of way. But what it does is it picks up words that are being said on the radio that it scans through. So what you want is multiple frequencies going through of communication. So you want it to go, hello, how are you? And then that's gone through 8 or 9 different radio frequencies. You also want to try to get coherent answers to your questions. So if you say, hey, are there any spirits here with you? And you get apple tater spaghetti sauce, that's clearly not a clear response. That's just something that's coming through on several different radio frequencies. So I'll be curious to see what they get, if anything at all.
Oh my god, I was filming.
What?
What the fuck out of nowhere?
That's weird.
If someone wants to talk to us, you go back up to either of these devices, they can go off.
But it's never just a normal fucking night out with these two.
One thing I will say too is if you are doing an investigation, noises that you make, you should always announce, so that way later on when you are actually, going through and doing your investigation, your recap, whatever you want to call it, when you're actually going through looking for the evidence that you've caught, because, he took us a step down onto that step and it made that loud thud, you would say that's me moving, something like that, just so that way you don't sit there and be like, well, what was that? We can tell because there's a video, but if you have multiple people who are working for you, right? You've got one person who's just listening to the audio, then you've got another person who's listening to the video. This way you can corroborate with the other person and be like, okay, no, this was Sam stepped down and it made a thud noise. It's not anything paranormal.
Just play Smash Bros. It's always some bullshit, man. We just hang out.
Oh my god.
it consistent. Yo! Like, yeah, it's not like.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
It always beeps like.
It usually goes crazy. It's like someone just standing on it.
Yeah, it's like almost like it held it.
But at different intensities both times.
First green, then yellow.
So what that means is they are getting, whatever is breaking that field is getting closer and it's steady. So it's not, flickering in and out, basically. It's not disrupting it. It is steady and it's getting closer.
Oh, places. What a cue. Oh my god, dude.
That was long.
That's the longest thunder I've ever heard.
This is spiking.
Oh, dude, I got chills.
If you want to prove to us that you're here and you want to talk with us tonight, can you just for a third time go in front of this red light and hit it?
Oh my god, dude, yours just went into the.
Very, very faintly in the background, you can hear what sounds like voices. Now, again, could be squatters, could be security, could be a ghost. Who knows? But you very, very faintly hear it in the background. Incoherent speaking.
Yours went to yellow and stayed there out of nowhere. Talking. Yo, it just went all the way back up.
It's spiking.
Yeah, it spiked all the way back up as soon as you went like this.
Guys, we're in a concrete cellar. How is there electricity?
It literally just went from all the way to max.
Get out.
Is anyone here? Who's there?
Alright guys, so obviously things have already tried to make contact, so we're going to just jump straight into the Estes to see if we can get some answers. One of you guys want to volunteer to go as close to the still water as possible?
We double.
Now, the Estes method is a newer method, and essentially what it is someone takes a spirit box, you plug your headphones into it, put the headphones on, and you blindfold yourself, and you listen solely to the spirit box, right? And it's going to go through, and all you're going to hear is a and then another person will sit there and they will ask questions. And basically what you're hoping to find is that whatever the person asks a question, the person who has the spirit box and is listening in will then be able to hear a response from it. So you know, hey, is the ghost Sally here? Yes, right? Or, hey, is there anyone who's currently watching us right now? And then they might hear something like, on today's stream, right? You want to get coherent answers to that. It's a fairly interesting thing. Again, relatively new. I've only heard about people doing this maybe in the past 2-3 years. So as you can see, there's more and more techniques and equipment coming out as time progresses to try to get more and more evidence. But let's see if they find anything.
Dog dare you.
I'll do it.
Mark off our list.
Alright. As close as possible. Bonus points if you dip your toes in.
Have a drink. You know you want to.
Oh, dude! What the fuck?
I would not do that. These bars that you can see next to him, even though they are most likely made out of iron and steel, are maybe 80 years old now. They've been open to the elements. You can see there's a lot of rust right down here in the corner, right? Like all that, you putting your weight on that could just cause this thing to snap, and it could be a great way for you to get injured whilst investigating.
Oh, shit!
Alright, you ready, Juicy?
I'm ready.
Here's the headphones.
Yep.
Oh, shit! It's ready.
It's happening. As soon as you put those on, I'm going to give you this to hold, and we're going to get into it.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, get it. Alright, is there anything here with us? We've been hearing a lot of voices and seeing a lot of activity already.
What the fuck?
Is that a voice?
Sound like a lot louder than normal.
Yeah.
We're back twice in a row.
Can you hit that one more time?
I'm feeling like really like scared, but I don't know why, but
That was a really long sentence you heard.
like really, really tense.
Is anybody here with us?
I feel like the noise is getting more intense out there now.
There's men?
There's men?
Maybe they're pointing to us. Oh, look, they're men.
There's men. They're men in tights. And they roam around this abandoned building looking for fights. I've had that song stuck in my head for days. I don't know why. But that's another issue that you're going to have with the SS method is if the person who's listening starts talking, you're going to be missing out on a lot of things. But it is also good to have people be like, hey, like me doing this, like I feel a strange energy, right? Like I'm getting goosebumps for no reason, right? I feel like someone's like tapping on my shoulder, stuff like that. Like your personal experiences that you're feeling in the moment also need to be documented, because all of that can add into the file of paranormal evidence, right? So like that's stuff that you want to look for. I personally, if I was in this situation, would not have just Colby filming that way. I would have like Sam, or I don't remember what this guy's name is, Joey, I think is his name, also keeping an eye out at the door in case someone does show up in the background, like an actual physical person, because there are possibly squatters in this building.
Look at him.
Look at them. Finishing my fucking sentence, dude.
Who's watching us right now?
Oh, it was like a growl or like a moan.
Right, we heard that before. Yeah.
Can you confirm, is that the same growl that we audibly heard a few minutes ago?
Were you filming when that growl happened?
Yes. Yeah,
Right after, I think we was like,
It was loud and long.
I didn't get that.
There was very faintly, if you listen right as Sam stops talking, it sounds like there's voices echoing down the hallway coming back for them. I don't know if they caught that, if they noticed that. You can hear it very faintly. Let me see if I can point it out when it happens. Right there. Very quick. Like a, hey!
Dude, I'm hearing voices.
This doesn't feel right, man.
Yeah.
I just don't understand because we've been here this whole time and it's been raining, but that's the first time I've heard those knocks. Do you know what I mean?
It's different.
Yeah.
It keeps changing.
My eyes are playing tricks on me, that's why I like put the camera down.
Oh,
Keep thinking I'm seeing my lights.
Is there something we should be worried about tonight?
Just passed by.
You want to pass by? Right when I said my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Yeah, no
It
shit.
wasn't. No, that's one of the big things. They see it shadow figures and full body apparitions here.
Yeah.
It's not like something with more of your eye.
Hang on. Was that that had to have been edited, another clip edited?
One of the big things. They see it shadow figures and full body apparitions here.
Yeah.
It's not like something with more of your eye. It's like full on.
Are we in danger tonight at all?
Fake.
Think or think?
Can you tell us a name, anything about yourself?
Stand up.
Holy shit, okay?
I was very about to do that anyway.
Good boy. I don't know. Maybe this spirit is like, yeah, I want to see if I can get them to do my bidding, get them to stand up. Also, I'm just now realizing that Joey's tattoo on his neck is a kitsune because I keep looking at it and I keep thinking for some reason it's Cat Saith's Mogul robot that he walks around on from Final Fantasy VII. I don't know why I kept thinking that. Maybe it's just the way that his like neck is like kind of like folding tattoo around it. But I just had to bring that up because it's been bugging me. But yeah.
I'm nervous, Sam and Colby.
How many spirits are here? Whoa! A coin? Oh, there's somebody here. There's somebody here. That was not anything we've heard before.
I felt that, man. Can't see anything.
Yeah, it's like that.
Whoa. Whoa. I feel this huge draft from the basement.
Weird.
Like I'm being blown on.
Blown this way.
What the fuck?
It's something.
And that's completely possible, especially during a thunderstorm. So you can see right here, there is an opening. Like the water's not at this level because where this piece is right here is about where his head is. So air could very well just be getting pushed down through this, and because it's a strong gust of wind, it's going to try to find any way out of where it is. It can't go into the water because the water's there, so the air wants to find another outlet. But yeah, you could definitely feel breezes coming through here.
Just come in.
What is that? Am I going crazy?
I don't feel good about this no more.
Down there.
Down there. Draft, and it came from down there. Is there something that haunts the basement here at the power station?
This here, it goes under the whole thing as well. Oh shit, my EMF is going off. God knows what's under there.
Oh shit. Why did you say that?
What's in the caverns?
Who just made themselves known from the basement?
Oh, my EMF started.
Wow!
It is what it is.
Holy fuck, this is going off crazily. Do you not know what's in the basement?
Or can you give us a hint of some sort?
This is gone maxing out.
Oh my god. Do you want to communicate with us? We come here with respect.
There's something about entire rooms underwater that just gives me the creeps.
Can you tell us your intention?
Mercy.
I hate that.
He's up high. The highest.
He's up high, the highest. He said stand up.
So that is something I will say about all paranormal investigations, right? Is when you're in the moment and stuff is happening, you're going to start connecting two dots that have literally no correlation to each other. So like he gets mercy, he's up high, he's the highest, and they're like, oh my God, he told us to stand up. Those two things have nothing to do with each other, right? He could be talking about Jesus, God. He could be talking about a spirit that is on the highest level of, the building, right? He could be talking about there's people up there. It doesn't have anything to do with you standing up. Those two things don't correlate. But when you're in the moment, you're not thinking about that, right? You're thinking about like, oh my God, like all this stuff is happening. So you do kind of gotta, take a step back when you're reviewing all of your stuff and realize, okay, maybe not.
Oh shit!
For real. Oh my god, guys. Juicy, there's somebody here, bro. There's somebody here. Turn off the light.
Crazy. Okay, let's go this way.
What's happening? 2 seconds.
This way. Watch out! Oh my god. You gotta watch your step. It's hard.
Oh man, if you do that the next floor up, you could actually die.
Holy shit. Oh.
The elevator's still up there.
This is the elevator shaft? Oh my god.
The elevator has been sitting up there for like 100 years.
This would be the elevator shaft, right? Where the kid fell.
Yeah, in 2021, there was an urban explorer that actually fell down this elevator shaft. He hit the elevator because it was still there and survived.
If it wasn't there,
He would have been for sure dead.
yeah.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that? What did you guys hear while I was in the Estes?
Two things were really insane.
So let's go back to that. Again, it's a dangerous place. You even have reports of, 5 years ago now, 4 years ago, possibly when this was filmed. I don't know when this was filmed, of somebody going into the abandoned building and they fell down the elevator shaft. It would have died. So again, abandoned buildings, incredibly dangerous. There's a reason why they don't want you in there. Again, I can't stop you from going in there. Just remember to be safe if you are doing so.
Why not? We genuinely think there's some sort of spirit that's coming from the basement. You kept referencing the basement, and then you were saying he's up there. He's the highest. Stand up.
That was one of the clearest, most punctual, it felt forceful. He's up there, the highest.
So
and it
I
was
think
too separate.
there's some overseer as a spirit here. However, we're hearing things over and over and over again, and I genuinely think someone threw something at us.
Yeah, who's gonna get under the elevator?
How the fuck do you get down?
Oh, there's their ladder?
Josh is going.
Oh, Adventure Josh.
Nobody throw anything, because if that thing comes down, I've got about 2 seconds.
Dude, I just hit the elevator.
was I just saying? Be careful. It's dangerous. Also, why does it look like there's... That looks like a dehumidifier. To me. I don't know about anyone else, but like that looks like it's too new to be in all this garbage. I don't know what that is.
This is the brakes mechanism here?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Oh, shit!
Bro.
Josh, there's a bat.
There's a bat.
There's a baby bat right next to your head, bro!
Oh, he's on your phone.
It landed on your head, bro!
It went... I'm happy with the giant elevator landing on me, but baby bat? No, get me the fuck out of there.
This right here leads up to the second floor right there. And the second floor is where the boiler room was. A lot of people actually died here in the power plant because of this.
Now, there was something moving up there, but I can't tell what it was. And it's most likely from the wind. But there's definitely something moving up there. Let's see if we can...
This right here leads up to the second floor.
Yeah, bam. This right here, which looks to be like maybe part of the drywall, some type of, you know, wrap or like cloth or something like that. Definitely moving. It's most likely being caused by the wind, but that's always something that like you want to note when you're doing an investigation. Is like any movements that you see that shouldn't be there, you need to make note of, and you know, so that way you can say, hey, we saw this. It's the wind. Like there's maybe over on this side probably an open window or like the walls open somewhere over there, but that's definitely something moving.
Right there. And the second floor is where the boiler room was. A lot of people actually died here in the power plant because of this.
Is it time to finally go up?
Oh no, we just gotta be a lot... I need to be a lot more careful. I'm fucking up.
Yeah, that was actually like a life-ending thing. That was an ankle breaker right there for sure. Everything breaker up there.
Everything. Heartbreaker.
What was that? What the fuck? What'd you see?
What the fuck was that? What? Okay, that was a real life actual thing. That wasn't a maybe thing.
What? What'd you see?
I don't really know how to describe it. It looked like a drone flying through the air.
A drone?
Yeah.
What?
It was a...
Little flickering lights. I saw that too. Let's go back to it.
That was an ankle breaker right there.
Right there. If you watch real quick, right where my mouse cursor is, you're going to see a flickering light. And it's not lightning, because lightning's going to light up the whole thing.
I'm fucking up.
Yeah, that was actually like a life-ending thing. That was an ankle breaker right there for sure. Everything breaker up.
Did you see it right there? That quick little flicker? So there's definitely some type of light over there that's causing that. And lightning we would see. We've seen lightning would light up all of this.
There.
Everything. Heartbreaker.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? What'd you see?
What the fuck was that? What? Okay, that was a real life actual thing. That wasn't a maybe thing.
What? What'd you see?
I don't really know how to describe it. It looked like a drone flying through the air.
A drone?
Yeah.
What?
There's a red and green flashing light going ding 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 moving.
What
But
the
there's
fuck?
just forest there. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was really strange. But it was right outside this window. Okay, I just don't know how to explain that one. Sorry guys, I've got nothing for you on that one.
What the hell? I wonder if it's possible that security would like fly drones around here to just patrol.
Fucking hopefully not, or that's probably what we just saw.
Yeah, but if they did, it wouldn't be during a thunderstorm.
Nah, you wouldn't think. Yeah.
It's pretty rare to get like waterproof drones.
So did you just see like red and
alien?
green orbs go through the sky?
It looked like two little LEDs is the best way I can describe it.
Just go past.
From like a full skeptical point of view. It was like ding 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 straight past that window. That's forest. So there's no roads or anything there.
You just saw an alien, bro.
That was fucking strange.
Nail him out.
This place is like actually wild. Like I thought it was gonna be more exploring, but this is scary.
Oh, we haven't seen. We've made it like 10 of it.
Let's get up.
Are we going up?
Floor 2.
Let's do it.
Oh, boys, I'm nervous.
Oh shit, look at the stairs, bro.
Really lock in.
Yeah.
This is where it gets dangerous.
Okay, so Ken confirmed the thing that we did see moving at the top there, right? Which is actually in the background now. It would have been on the other side of this landing here. There's open windows there, so wind would have been blowing through easy enough to cause whatever that was to move.
I'm talking to myself mostly. Okay, actually, before we start the staircase investigation, let's do a protection thing just in case. You know how Pythian Priestess was giving us these protection sigils at the new Conjuring House? Well, here's my attempt.
Dude, what even is that?
What? It's the Eye of Horus. It's like an ancient Egyptian protection symbol. You know, I just watched the trailer for Lee Cronin's The Mummy, and I figured we could try something.
Okay, so clearly we're going into an ad, so this is a kind of makes me believe that maybe they are actually allowed to be in here. But I did react to them doing the new Conjuring house. You can see it. I'll put it in the card up above somewhere. But yeah, the Pythian priestess. I think that's what she was called. It was interesting to watch her do stuff. I can't really say whether or not I fully believe or support that, but who knows? You know, maybe it's real. I think if it is real, you know, you probably have to do more than just draw the Eye of Horus on a piece of paper. There's probably more stuff you have to do with it, because if that were the case, there would be thousands of people out there who would be protected from all forms of evil, negative spirits because they just got it tattooed on their body. But yeah, who knows?
Oh, you know what? I've been seeing that around. It looks insanely scary.
It definitely will be. And speaking of, a major shout out to Warner Brothers for sponsoring this video.
Isn't the movie about a girl who disappears and then crazy paranormal stuff starts to happen? Are you sure we want to mess with ancient Egypt? Those are like the most legit of all curses.
Yeah, and what's crazy is what happened to Katie in the movie kind of reminds me of the investigation we're about to do.
All right, so we got 2 girls who went missing with paranormal consequences. Irene here, just like Katie from the movie.
Yeah, but we definitely don't want anything to happen to us like in the movie, especially when it comes to the minds of like Lee Cronin and James Wan.
Let's... Okay. We're going to skip most of that because it's a sponsored ad for them, and I think I'll get in trouble for it.
Yes, it's so good to hear.
Oh yeah, dude, every step like wobbles.
Oh gosh, guys.
I feel like I could take a bite out of this, Sam. I'm not gonna...
Bro. What'd you do?
Don't grab the handrail because it's wrapped in barbed wire.
Did you just grab that barbed wire?
Yeah.
This is so shaky.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy fuck.
I don't think we should concentrate our weight.
Look at this.
Definitely one at a time thing.
Hold the railing just in case. Okay. But don't hold it too tight because there is barbed wire.
Oh, you're fucking joking.
This is insane. Safe?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Was this like this when you hear it, Josh? It wasn't? Oh, it's falling apart fast.
You would not catch my fat ass walking across that. Not at all. There's 2 things you will not see me doing, right? Like, I may be a white man who is willing to smash any type of paranormal, cryptid, extraterrestrial being. You ain't ever going to see me go across anything that's high up in the air, metal and wobbly, or just metal or wobbly. And you'll also never see me going into any type of cave. I ain't doing it. I ain't going spelunking. No way, no how. Unless there's a hot cryptid in there that's going to let me smash. But you ain't ever going to see me do something like this. Not in, you couldn't pay me enough.
This isn't it?
Yes.
I got this.
Dude, I believe in you. Oh my god, that's so scary.
Oh wow, yeah, you really just feel it.
Look at that. Oh my god, it's so thin.
I like how you're like so far away, dude.
I'm not trying to die.
Every single step.
This is when we need to lock in.
Hey, this is cannot walk anywhere without seeing the floor.
Yeah, because like
It's
this is like life or death now.
literally life or death. And there's 4 more floors of this, by the way. So this is floor, but there's definitely voices over there.
Yeah, and this is
And that's something that you really need to make sure you're paying attention to when you are investigating and building buildings. Again, I know I've said this a lot. You need to be careful. And the reason why I'm saying this a lot is because I know you. You will not pay attention to this. You need to be careful. I have been in abandoned buildings like this before. I've been in a building that has since been torn down, but we had to watch every fucking step we took. We had to make sure before we entered a room that we tested the floors before we walked into that room, because we don't know what the level of rot and degradation in those floorboards was. You have to be careful. Even the squatters, right? If you can communicate with the squatters, if they're willing to talk to you, will also tell you, be like, hey, there's places we don't go because we can't trust the floors. So you need to be paying attention to where you're going. There's a reason why they have security come here and kick people out. It's not because they don't want you in there. It's partly because they don't want you in there because capitalism. But it's also because you could die. They don't want that. Mostly because they have to pay money.
The second floor, but it is very high up.
I can see it. There's a light over there.
There's a light?
Yeah, come here. Oh, shit. Aim it through there. There's no flash. I can see it. Turn it lower and just aim over there.
Oh, yeah.
I can see it really bright.
Fuck.
There's definitely someone here. A group.
We gotta keep our lights on. I'd rather like run into somebody than fall to my death.
I don't want to fall to my death.
This is like pure evil because we have to keep our lights on to live, but we have to stay hidden. I don't know, man.
It's a
Is
catch-22.
is that the only way up? Let's say hypothetically if a group of people were just to puppy guard the staircase there.
Yeah, we might be fucked if that happens.
I'm jumping and aiming for Stillwater.
Wow, the second floor is really fucking high, isn't it?
What the fuck?
We just climbed that high?
Yeah, that's insane. And we have a lot more floors to go.
Oh god.
Do you remember I was talking about the thing I walked across that I didn't really like?
Yeah.
It's that.
Oh, there it is.
There's a walkway, there's a bar there, but then the bar stops somewhere along there. Or is it maybe the next one up or something like that?
That's not lightning,
Guys, that's not light. That's somebody hitting something right below us. There's actually people hitting something down there.
I'm actually regretting coming back here.
So what you're saying, Josh, is our challenge of going across there is the next one in line because it's right there?
I'm gonna need a minute, man.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
That's fucking
Are these the boiler rooms?
Is this the boiler room?
This would be right, because the boiler would be going horizontally across this room, wouldn't it? And this would all be all the piping down.
Wait, okay. Before we do this challenge walking across there, there's a story about a guy named Arthur whose skeleton was found here.
In November of 1972, near Station A, the skeleton of a 49-year-old named Arthur was found above a boiler in Wanji Wanji. Reports say Arthur had died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
And what's terrifying is his body wasn't even found for several weeks. It also proves to us that the safety precautions here were definitely ignored, meaning this is probably not the only body found during its operation.
He was just at work.
It could have also been the safety precautions weren't implemented yet. Not even just ignored. It was they were just like, hey, we don't care. We know it's dangerous. We're a power plant, and you're gonna die, and it'll cost us more money to implement these, safety equipment and safety procedures than it will to just be to pay out your family for your death. So we're gonna go with the latter. It's only really until you get people protesting and unions coming in and busting shit up and being like, hey, we want safe working conditions, that the government then goes, hey, you gotta install the safety equipment. So yeah, it's no surprise whatsoever that back in the 70s it took a couple of weeks for them to find anybody on top of the boilers, because realistically, who's going to be looking on top of the boilers? It's probably only until the smell got really, really bad that management was like, hey, okay, we'll shut everything down for an hour or two to check.
For months, and nobody checked on him. The boss wasn't wondering where he was, or
Months and months and months. They found him on top of the boiler. Like if he was like doing maintenance and they got like a whiff, passed out and died.
so it would have been in this room or a room like this.
A room. We can't obviously be sure which
That it was
room
this
it
room,
was.
but it would have been one of these rooms.
On the second floor, wherever there was boilers, that's like most likely where he was.
So maybe we can whip out another piece of equipment and do an investigation.
We have a little more time before Josh has to walk the plank. I mean, before one of us has to walk the plank.
We can do like 3 investigations here. There's a lot of stories about this place.
Oh yeah, you gotta be here for a minute.
Tons, yeah. There's tons to go through.
I fucking hate this, man. This place is
It's like, why did I agree to do this? If you insist.
All right, boys, have you ever seen a piece of equipment called the Spirit Bridge?
No.
Spirit Bridge is a new one. It's an ITC device. If the spirits are here with us, they can use their EMF energy to put power in here, communicate with us, and it says sometimes the scariest things we've ever heard.
It's basically like an extraordinarily clear spirit box.
What the fuck? Never heard of that. You guys got some secrets.
New piece of equipment!
Got some secrets up there,
We
sleeve.
have some things in our bags.
That's disgusting, man.
That's too far.
That was too bad.
I'll just go Should I jump off one of these holes?
First investigation, we found out there is something maybe darker in the basement, and then you said what, highest?
Yeah.
At the highest point or something, so like an overseer.
And it mentioned the growl. A lot of you guys
I heard it clear as day one time in the spirit box across tons of channels. And he mentioned he's up high, the highest.
And also, possibly Arthur could be here, the skeleton that was found.
You were talking about going on the roof before? Is there something at the top of the building?
Yeah, does he want us to go to the top?
Maybe we have to find out.
What can he say? The lowest, the bottom floorist.
You're actually already good. You're in the basement.
Yeah.
Go back to KFC. He's there.
All right, show me the spirit bridge.
Here we go. If there's anybody...
What the fuck? That scared me.
It's basically doing the same thing as a spirit box, but it's cutting out all the
Who's here with us? Amanda?
This thing's cool.
So it is incredibly useful. It does also help too when you are recording stuff, because now you're not getting that annoying, because it's loud. It's very, very loud. Always. There's no way to, like, you can't turn the volume down because you need to be able to hear what does come through. There are more and more products coming out that are essentially helping to eliminate all the background noise. They'll probably bring out their digital recorder that they have that only records when it hears stuff. You don't need that. That is a very expensive piece of equipment. But I'll take now as a chance to show you guys just a few things that you can do when you are going ghost hunting. First thing you should get is something like this. This is a digital recorder. This is a Sony. I bought this a few years back for about 80-ish bucks. It's probably going for maybe around 100 nowadays. Uses micro SD card. You can even plug in a mic and headphones so that way you can listen to it. Basically what it is you turn this on, you ask a question, you wait 5-6 seconds without saying anything, ask another question, so on and so forth. You rinse and repeat. Then you go back and you listen and you try to find any type of answers in these spaces in between when you're talking. Sometimes you'll pick up random background noises while you are asking questions. That's also great. Those are going to be things that can happen. So this is one awesome piece of equipment that you can get. Do you need a spirit bridge? No. Do you need a spirit box? No. Do you even need an EMF detector? Not really, no, because they're not always going to be accurate. The other thing you're going to need, one of these bad boys. This is a camera. This is a Panasonic 4K. Films in night vision mode, which is the green tint that you see. So when Sam and Colby do all their stuff, they've got everything kind of with a flashlight on, so that way you can see them. But when you are going to be recording, you're going to have this on. You're going to have it in the night vision mode. It's going to be in the infrared, which is that green spectrum that you see all the big shows use. And basically that just makes it easier for the camera to pick up on things that we can't necessarily see with our eyes. This thing that's on top of it is a microphone, just for better sound quality for when I'm filming stuff, and this on it is called Cat's Tail. And what Cat's Tail does is basically when wind blows into it, this diffuses the wind, so you don't get a lot of windy sounds if you're filming outside. Now, that camera cost me about $1,000, the microphone probably about $100, and then the digital recorder is $80, so all in all I'm looking at about $1,200. What do you have on you right now, most likely, that probably costs around $1,200? A cell phone. Cell phones can be a great way to go around and just do quick, simple investigations. You can turn on the camera, immediately start recording. They have great quality on pretty much any iPhone. Any of the newer Samsungs are going to have great quality. They have digital voice recorders that you can, talk into, ask questions. You can get Spirit Box apps. I haven't really tried them. I don't know if I really trust a Spirit Box app because I can't be guaranteed that there's not something hidden somewhere deep within the code that's going to say, hey, randomly start throwing sounds out and stuff like that. But you don't need these, really, really fancy extra REM pods and EMF detectors and Spirit Box. You don't need all those things. You can get away with a digital camera, a digital voice recorder, or your phone. It's really all you need. But let's get back. Let's see if they find anything else.
Patience. Did you say patience?
Patience?
Yeah.
Maybe. What's so quiet now?
What the fuck was that?
What?
Did you hear the screaming girl?
It sounded like it.
Who's here with us? What?
I want to listen for that scream, because I didn't hear anything.
What's so quiet now?
What the fuck was that? Did
What?
you hear the screaming girl?
It sounded like it.
Who's here with us?
All I'm hearing is a quick static hit, and I'm assuming it's coming from this spirit bridge. I didn't hear any screaming. But you guys let me know down in the comments if you can pick it out, and I just can't.
That was like a giggle.
Oh, that was the little girl's voice. Little girl? She said, ow.
Is the spirit that was downstairs messing with our equipment with us now? Me. But that was a man.
Yeah.
Man, the growl. I think you were saying.
I just heard a giggling over there. I did. You heard that, right?
Yes, that was behind you.
Yes.
I think there's a girl. Irene, is this you?
There has to be someone here.
Pretty sure.
I thought I said, are you sure?
So every time they've heard something in the background so far with this device, I only hear a quick static insert coming from the device, which I find to be a little bit coincidental, right? Like 1 time's a coincidence, 2 times is odd, 3 times is a pattern. So like, are they really hearing something, or is it, they're just kind of playing it up for the camera? Again, I don't know. It could very well be. The fact that this is a sponsored video for them kind of makes me question some of the aspects of this, right?
Sure.
Irene, do you like that we're here? Piece of equipment, like machinery.
Beeping. Aerials?
That one I heard. That one I heard people in the background. The beeping also, to me, sounded like a smoke alarm or like a carbon monoxide detector. Arthur died from carbon monoxide. Curious.
I'm finding it hard to concentrate because I'm hearing some crazy shit out here.
Just turn this off for a second.
Let's just listen for like 30 seconds.
This place is fucking weird so bad.
Someone here.
There has to be.
1000% there's somebody here.
It sounds like a little girl, though.
Yes.
Again, Irene, can you confirm that we're talking to you? Can you say hi?
It's like drowning. That literally sounded like drowning.
Oh, and she was found in the system.
Yes, dude. No, that literally sounded like
That just said something about a drain.
Irene, what happened to you? Was it an accident?
Aerials again.
They're just gonna skip past the "you will know" part. Like, what happened to you? You will know. That sounds like a threat. And as the expert man who fights demons and ghosts, I take threats very seriously from them. Why don't they?
What's going on with that? Something in the sky?
Whatever you saw.
Finally. It wants us to look in the sky. What's up there?
Irene, what happened to you?
Stations.
Stations?
2 stations.
A station.
A station, B station. It knows.
Holy fuck! How many people are here with us right now?
Okay, you remember earlier when I talked about how they'll like take 2 points and connect them? Stations, and then be like, oh, there's 2 stations, A station and B station. This is going through radio stations. You're on station 109.5. It could have just been the station we're coming through. That was a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. A little creepy for me.
Oh, there's somebody here. That just gave me chills.
That was a scream, right?
Yes, I don't know. Somebody's.
someone just said, hey.
Really?
Somebody just said,
Turn on the light.
what the fuck is going on, man?
I also heard laughing after the scream. Can we go back to that? Where was it? Yeah, it was right here. If you listen closely, there's like laughter in the background.
There's somebody here. That just gave me chills.
Do you hear that? It was like, ha 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 ha. Real quick, listen.
There's somebody here. That just gave me chills.
That was a scream, right?
Yes, I don't know. Somebody's.
Someone just said, hey.
Really?
Somebody just said,
Turn on the light.
what the fuck is going on, man?
Colby. What the fuck is going on?
What is happening? What is happening? We have to put some fucking spirits and people.
Yeah, dude. God, I'm fucking... There's nowhere you can run, because if you...
Oh my god.
Someone's definitely
What the fuck is this? Yeah. Wait, should we like...
Wait. Let's keep playing.
What should we do?
Genuinely know, like off camera, what the fuck do we do? People are fast those staircases. Like we gotta stick together, we gotta go slow. Do not fall.
I'm just getting actually pretty convinced that it's a person.
I think I see light.
For real?
I see the red green up there. Guys, I have no idea where this video is about to go, but we think we're in genuine danger, so hold tight.
I don't know what spirits and what somebody who actually could hurt us.
Exactly. There's just like a line between like spirits and humans, and it's fucking scary right now.
I really do think if there were people in here, we would hear a lot louder of noises and there'd be lights everywhere, right?
To that point, if there's no lights, and it's only every once in a while, what is it?
Then why is it only happening when we're doing the investigation? It was completely silent.
I mean, you're right. Think about how loud it is even walking around on the ground. Exactly.
I'm standing and it did that. Is there anywhere specifically you want us to go?
Me, again. The girl. For a staircase where there's a ritual with a little girl.
That was a little girl.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what she's...
Where'd Joey go? That man just walked off. He was back here, and now he's going somewhere. I don't trust him. He's clearly the imposter. He's the killer. They're all gonna die.
Said though.
No. Do you want us to go there?
What's up?
Yeah!
That was clear as day, yeah.
Yeah!
Okay, we'll go there.
That was fast.
Is there anything else that we should know about this place?
Yeah, are we in danger at all?
Evil.
Really?
Yeah, it just said evil instantly. Like right off the rip.
What's evil? Is it the man? The man upstairs?
I didn't hear evil. I heard X. I heard E. Could have been Markiplier.
Upstairs!
What the fuck is
Actually upstairs!
Did it just say
It just
upstairs?
said upstairs.
What the
Legitimately
fuck?
just said upstairs.
Who is this overseer upstairs? Can you tell us about him? Me. What did it just...
I am slightly terrified, but also very aroused. Smash.
say? Is that I never like that, no. It was like a slow-mo voice or something.
So what do we know? We know that there is a girl, and she wants to go to the staircase, but then there's also something upstairs.
So I'm gonna shit my pants by the end of the night, or be killed by crackhead, or...
Turn it on. What the...
Sense with the lights off until the noises / voices passed.
Are you afraid of heights? Anybody? Josh, aren't you afraid of heights? Ready?
Have I been calling him Josh or have I been calling him Joey? Also, my headphones aren't working properly. This ear right here is getting just a fuck ton of static constantly, and I can't figure out how to stop it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is just the small area. We got 10 stories up.
Oh yeah!
Challenges are a lot more fun when there's like decent chance you can die.
Oh, here it is.
No, fuck that, man.
Oh, here we go.
Look, you could, like, that doesn't even have any support underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
This makes me feel sick.
Now look.
Hold up. It looked like there was some light downstairs. Also, in regards to that static that I just mentioned, it's only when I have this paused. When there's audio playing, there's no static. But it looked like there was a light. It could just be a reflection, but I want to go back and double check.
You could, like, that doesn't even have any support underneath.
Okay, yeah, so this is what I was seeing right here. This is just a lens flare. But I did genuinely think, like, oh, there's a light down there. Someone might be down there. But yeah, just a lens flare. Always good. You know, again, I will admit to myself, hey, this is the evidence that I want to see. I will debunk stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This makes me feel sick.
Now look how far down it is.
Oh, fuck, is that the edge?
Holy shit!
Oh my god. Ready? Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, that's fucked up.
Josh, what you're saying is last time that you were here.
And in Minecraft, you would survive. This isn't Minecraft.
You, by yourself, walked this plank all the way down?
Yeah, look, there's no railing on this side. It's just the moat. It may not be a lot to some people, but it's just, I don't know. And then what if a spider lands on my face? What would I do?
Oh, you're fucked. See you down?
It's like wet and windy. This is polished concrete, like it's slippery.
Yeah.
You don't understand how far this goes, bro. Like, you can't even see the end.
Oh my god.
Will we go with you? I guess.
Alright, Josh, how the fuck did we get ourselves into this predicament?
Sam and Colby, my friend. Sam and motherfucking Colbert. Hey guys! Oh my god, a strong gust of wind.
These are like the worst conditions to be doing this right now. Don't look down there, Josh. Don't pass out.
I want to grab onto these, but they're not even attached.
It's rusted off the ground.
Oh my god, it makes my leg quiver. If anyone is watching this is afraid of heights, you understand.
They were telling us about this challenge.
Again, you would not catch me doing that. I'm a 6'2" man. I got farther than fall than your 5'8" ass.
At lunch yesterday, being like, oh yeah, we did this. I was really scared of it. We looked at each other and we're like, we're definitely doing that again.
This is what we're trying to do on the Sam and Colby channel. We're just trying to get people to do what makes them uncomfortable. This is going to be something that Josh thanks us for later, right?
Yeah, he's gonna thank us for this, for sure.
He's going to do it, and everybody's going to be proud of him. Oh!
It's crazy. Oh god. Fuck me, the lightning.
So that is certain.
Oh,
literally
yeah,
certain death
if you
down
go
there.
off, you go off the end over here, guys, you're done.
It's instant death, bro.
Yeah. God, it's so windy.
Now this is the worst time to hear someone downstairs.
What do you do? Like if you... I just heard someone downstairs, dude. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Yo.
That's not the time. That was not the fucking time. Bro, it's actually getting windy.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to walk because of how strong the wind is up this high.
I hope Sam and Colby don't expect us to go back. This is a Josh and Juicy video now because I ain't going back for Sam and Colby. Might be careful because that is literally just a drop right there.
Oh!
Alright guys, so while Juicy and Josh are doing their challenge, we thought we would tell you about the final secret thing that we're gonna do tonight. Something that
They're gonna kill Josh and Juicy. This is a snuff film. I knew it. I called it at the beginning when I didn't say anything. I did it. I know it. Or they're gonna kiss.
I'm genuinely nervous for, and I don't know if we can actually do this if it's still thunderstorming. We want to climb to the top of the smokestacks and place an OG Sam and Colby Explorer sticker at the top to conquer this place.
We are loving all the abandoned exploration we've been trying out over the past year, and in order to celebrate that, we are coming out with a gold collection to match this sticker. So we got all new gold designs for the merch collection, as well as other designs for our April drop. Do not miss it. It's available right now, so shopexplorer.com.
Yeah, guys, again, do not miss this. We're probably only going to be selling these items one time, so get it right now, shopexplorer.com.
If you really like these abandoned exploration videos, let us know. We love the feedback because we personally love getting back to the roots and doing this type of stuff.
Next investigation, here we go.
Okay, so I'll leave that in. You guys can go check out their shop down below. I think their merch is really cool, okay? If I wasn't broke, if I made a livable wage or anything like that, I would definitely purchase some of their merch. At least one of their stickers. I think their stickers are really cool. But yeah, going back to what their final challenge is, climbing to the top of the smokestack tower, even when it's dry, is incredibly dangerous because those things are usually incredibly high maintenance upkeep wise. First off, the railings are constantly being painted while the place is active. You've got engineers who are going in there who are making sure that all the paneling on the side isn't falling apart and everything like that. Going through making sure the screws aren't rusted and everything like that. Going up there in a thunderstorm is even more dangerous because not only are you going to have the high winds that are going to be hitting you. Thunderstorms are notorious for having fast winds, and winds can knock you off very easily. The rain is going to make everything more slippery, and because you are surrounded by a bunch of iron and steel and stuff like that, that is going to give you a higher chance of a lightning strike being possible. So whether or not they're actually going to be able to get up there, I don't know. Curious to see what's going to happen with that. But going back to me being a broke person, real quick, if you guys want to, again, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe stuff. That'll give me the chance to, grow the channel more and possibly even be able to make more videos, take you guys out ghost hunting with me so you can see how I would do things. And, maybe one day, me, Sam, and Colby, we'll all do a collab and we'll all kiss a little bit. I don't know.
People say you can see the spirit of a little girl if you go to the top of the staircase in the back, you look down at the bottom floor and start chanting a ritual. Locals report that you see the girl in a white dress with black hair and a red ribbon.
And even though this is not confirmed, a lot of people believe that this is Irene's spirit who's stuck looking for her parents.
Are they going to do another Bloody Mary ritual? They did one at Bobby Mackey's and at Joe Rogan's Comedy Club where they, wrote some names of people who had died and put them into a jar and then said the names 3 times. And I made one of my favorite clips of all times, which is Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, which comes from... Stop it, Biggie. It comes from a South Park reference. It's a South Park reference video. So I'm curious to see what this ritual is. Because as far as I know for a fact, Colby does not practice Wicca or any type of magic. He is a devout Christian. I don't know which denomination it is. I don't think he's a Catholic, but he could be. Who knows? But Sam, I don't really know what Sam's actual beliefs are. He could be pagan. He could be Wiccan. He could be Christian. He could be atheist. He could be a Jew. I don't know. He could be Hindu, Buddhist. But there's thousands of types of rituals that you can use to try and find spirits. So I'm very curious to see where this is going to go.
You guys remember Irene? It said that at the top of the staircase, if you're pointing down, she might appear if we do a certain ritual. So that's why we're trying to go to the top right now.
Kind of have to go to the top then.
We have to.
I'm hearing so many knocks from up there.
Hey, that's Irene.
They told us to go upstairs.
They did.
Give us a sign if you want us to go to the top.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, we're coming.
Sorry. No.
You sounded like a sim.
Have you looked up here?
Yeah.
Sounded like you just channeled Porky Pig. Gonna go with the son of a bitch.
Oh, what? No.
Wait,
So that's where you're talking about going. And we've made it up one staircase.
oh my god.
Holy fuck.
It's gonna be insane.
Oh, shit, dude. Let's all jump on 3.
Is that a light in that hole there? Watch. There's going to be a hole that's going to appear, right around this area of the screen, and there's, a light coming through there.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
Bam, right there. That's a light. That's not a reflection of someone's light. That is, a floodlight. That means that there is power going to this location. Or there's a person there shining a flashlight through.
It's gonna be insane.
Oh, shit, dude. Let's all jump on 3.
For all of the viewers out there that are scared of heights, I'm sorry. This video is insane.
Oh, it's about
And it's about to get worse, yeah.
I've never done anything like this before. Any building I've climbed to 3 stories, 4 stories max.
Really?
Yeah, I've never climbed something this high.
I want you to know this is the worst day of my life.
I was fine at 4'6", but I think I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah.
After 4'6".
Look at this, dude. Oh, my God.
Can't even see the ground.
That's so
instant
scary.
death, for
The
sure.
instant death.
Listen, I would be good all up until floor 5 or 6. Maybe 6, 7. But no. I went to Anime Boston over a decade ago now. And I stayed at the hotel there. And we were on floor 16 or 17. And I looked out the window and I almost got sick. I do not do heights.
The death of Irene is said to be the origin of this curse surrounding the power station. This curse has caused so many accidents, like surprise explosions and mysterious injuries, that has led to rumors of this power station being haunted throughout the decades. Alright guys, we are here and going to do a ritual to summon Irene. Basically we have motion sensors all over. This is the top floor before it turns into the roof. So we're gonna say a little chant, we're gonna invite her up here, and then hopefully we're gonna be able to see her either on the motion sensors or we have this IR infrared camera, and so if there's a heat signature, we'll be able to see her.
Cool.
It's worth
Whoa. You hear that?
Yeah, from down where she's supposed to be. It's worth saying that we're so high up.
For Americans, what?
Now you can see in the background, sorry, this blue light that's blinking. That is another REM pod that they've got set up. So they've got one set up here. It looks like they got one set up over here behind Sam that you can't really see. And there's possibly one even off further down this walkway here. So basically, if any spirits or any person starts walking through them, they will light up.
We're like 100 feet up in the air?
Yeah.
Probably actually
maybe more. Like
probably
maybe
a little bit over 100 feet.
150.
Oh my god. Yeah, actually like
half a football field up.
Oh shit, and that just turned red, which means somebody's over to the right.
Alright, so what we need to do.
Oh, that was annoying.
Yeah, what do we need to do? Sam?
It sounds like she's down there already.
We're gonna look over the edge. One of you is gonna flash your flashlight 3 times. We're gonna close our eyes. We're gonna say, "Who are you looking for?" 3 times. And then when we open, we're gonna say, "Irene, we invite you to talk to us."
Okay, by the way, this flux is going crazy!
Oh my. What? Dude, there's no way.
Oh shit.
This is the most stressful.
This is insane. And in our first investigation, it was just doing that one, like, ding!
Yeah.
Now it's making all these crazy noises. Is that recording too?
Yeah, this is recording as well.
I'm gonna flash it 3 times.
Alright.
Okay, so what they're using is a thermal imaging device they've attached to their phone. You can buy thermal cameras. They're expensive, like very expensive to buy. I don't know how much this one costs. It looks like it's by Fleur down here, but basically the way they work is it shoots in the thermal spectrum, so basically like infrared, stuff like that. The orange spots here and the red spots, those are very high heat signatures. Bodies, we run about 96, 98 degrees normal. So, we're going to show up as red. Purples are cooler. Purples and blues are cooler. And then these darker areas, the dark blues and the blacks, are cold. Very, very cold spots. So because this is probably an open window, you can see the stairwell here. This is iron. This is going to be cold during the night. They're going to show up as cold. So basically what you're hoping to find is something like this right here, right? So like this black spot that's formed next to Colby's head. If there was like a body attached to it, could be a spirit that is, shown up. I will say the heat signatures of people can be reflected off of reflective surfaces. You can see that. And then you can also leave after images where it's like, okay, like I sat in a chair for a little bit, I got up, and then 10 minutes later you come by, there's a light heat source still there because the heat still hasn't fully radiated.
First flash. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes. Perfect. Alright, who are you looking for? 3 times. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for?
Okay, open your eyes. Irene, we invite you to speak with us. If you're here, please make yourself known.
What was that? What was that? Did you hear that? Yes. One more time, what was it?
There's no cat. Irene, could you please make your presence known?
Oh, dude, right after.
Instantly.
Do you not get scared being up this high?
Bro, I can't with the thunder in the background while we're talking to fucking spirits. It's like a horror movie,
The
man.
most dramatic thing I've done in...
Okay, also to correct myself, they've got a Flux 2 in the background over here, which is essentially a motion sensor. If I remember correctly, it's like a triangle, right, where one side will light up if someone's walking on that side, the other side will light up if someone's walking on that side, and so on and so forth. So basically what they're doing is they're trying to cover all types of potential motion that's going to be coming down these walkways, right? If anything passes through their sensors, it's going to pick up on that.
My life. Sam, are you seeing anything on there?
Not crazy. It looks like there's like silhouettes around you.
Around me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fucked up thing to say.
Yeah, think what the hell?
My bad.
Now it's going green that way.
Maybe she is over there.
Both sides.
Both sides. Irene, are you over there where we're pointing?
Whoa!
What the fuck was that?
It was right there. Irene, are you looking for your mother?
We can try to help you find her. If we're in the wrong spot, but you would like to talk to us somewhere else, can you make that known? Maybe we're too close to the...
Ooh, that was a voice.
No, that sounded like a girl crying.
Can you show yourself to us?
Oh my god, that was above us. Irene, if there's somebody above us, can you let it be known? Touch one of our devices. Oh my god!
On cue. Okay.
And that's something that you want, right? You want to ask a question and you want a quick, concisive response. Hey, is there someone around us? Can you light up this device and let us know? And it lights up. That's what you want to see. Could it be a coincidence? Again, who knows? It could be. But that is something that you want to see that you can then add into your file of paranormal evidence.
Second time on cue.
It's going off again.
Holy shit.
I feel like everything's been pointing up to the roof.
There's been knocks up there.
All right, so does that mean we should do our roof investigation?
On the checklist, that's what's next, you know?
Yeah, I think we have to go to the roof.
He's got really pretty gray eyes. Like, really pretty. Also, I too would not want to go up to the rooftop for, again, a couple of reasons. One, I don't like heights. Two, it's raining and thundering out. It's going to be wet, slippery, and rooftops are usually pretty gross, even on the best of days, even on the newest of buildings. Building that's been abandoned for 50 plus years, probably going to be even more gross. And three, you had to climb all those stairs. I don't want to climb any more stairs. I want to go down the stairs and go the fuck home. Like, that's 10 flights of stairs. That's a lot of stairs. My fat ass does not like that.
God, this place knows so much about me.
Who the fuck is who's targeting me? He also has really pretty blue eyes, but he now looks like a madman in the background, and I find this still frame just so funny. So funny. Should I use this as the thumbnail? I might. That'd be pretty funny.
You mugging the camera? Don't be mugging stories up, man. It's bad. It's bad juju.
All right, we are almost at the top. Oh, this is perfect right here.
What's the floor, right?
Oh my God. Holy fuck.
Yeah, what's the floor? I'm going to be holding on to something in case the floor collapses. You know what I mean? Just waiting for it to be like...
So I have a camera, so it's just going to be one-handed hang.
I would never drop you guys.
Holy fuck.
Where are the other two? Where are they at? Also, hey look, lights in the distance, which means that there could very well still be power coming to this building in certain spots. Most likely only for, like, emergency purposes, you know, flood lighting and shit like that, but there's definitely power in the vicinity.
I don't know how to answer that.
You guys good? Yup. It's definitely way better.
Oh, we got some solid concrete right
Or it's like the illusion that's better. It's better in my head. Oh, is this the roof?
No, we still got further.
I just almost shat myself. Look at this.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I think I just lost power to my legs, bro.
Dude, this is like from the elevator, right?
Yeah.
Elevator shaft?
We made it to the roof. Oh, my God.
Watch.
This is the top of the elevator.
This is it. This is it. Holy shit. You good?
I'll be on this flat ground again.
That's most likely where the person fell from. That's most likely where that guy that they mentioned earlier fell from and landed on the elevator. So, like, they're taking a risk going up here.
The concrete feels so nice.
Dude, look out there.
Oh, is that the roof?
That's the roof.
Climbing onto the roof.
Holy shit, there's a car, cars right there. I don't know if they're coming in here or like leaving this like factory over
Yeah,
here.
there's a factory across the street. Even if they're not coming in, they might be like telling people like, hey, there's people in the factory.
Fucking roof.
So we gotta make this fast if we go.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we're going?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going.
We're just gonna sit like this, and then we're just gonna go like this.
Straight through. I want you to know this is like legitimately something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Like in a bad way.
In like a dramatic way.
Yeah.
You're good, man. This is kind of like the ground floor if you think about it. And
He's going to remember this fondly in therapy, is what he's saying.
the one below is the basement, and it's which is more basements.
Oh my God.
Hey, no, don't look over there, man. Hey, it's fine. Hey, it's okay.
The faster we do this assist, the faster we can leave.
We gotta see what this highest guy is up to, you know?
This was our 4th check mark on our list.
It was like literally set up by the ghosts too. They literally told us that he's up here to go up here,
That's
and
the
that it was
scary
dangerous.
And it's not raining right when we get up here.
It's been raining the whole
That
night.
is weird.
We didn't even mention that.
How is that perfectly timed?
You know, I was
That was
thinking
great.
about that. It was raining the entire time nonstop.
Explore gods, thank you.
I think it was Irene. Thank you, Irene.
Thank you, Irene. And the highest, where he is, he's probably up here somewhere.
He just wants to talk to us. He wants to.
Irene is like Pudge the fish, in which they both control the weather.
Talk to Josh.
It's just gonna be some guy.
You look so uncomfortable right now.
I want you to know when you said the objectives, I was like, yeah, blah, blah, for the camera, but in my head I was like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
And now I'm on the fucking roof, bro.
We are probably 200 feet in the air.
Yes.
On a rickety place that was built over 70 years ago.
We've literally seen and heard pieces of the roof just falling in, and it's great to be here.
Let's see what the man upstairs has to say. Literally.
I'm gonna meet him soon, so yeah.
Well, I was thinking about the spirit up these
him
stairs,
too.
but
Well, I'm gonna meet both of them.
I hope you don't meet God. How you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10.
Literally, this is like facing my absolute worst fears, being up here.
He's like texting.
No, I'm checking my heart rate.
There's 3 people trying to
There's 3 dudes on the roof.
He calls the fucking cops to get us off.
He's like, they're up here, boys! They're up here!
I got him.
It's time for the roof investigation. We are going to be doing the Estes method again, but this time Josh is going to be going under. Are you ready, Josh?
Yep.
Again, we don't know who we could be talking to. Hopefully Irene followed us up here. We're not sure. All we know is that there's somebody at the highest point.
Supposedly a guy who's not good.
Not good guy.
Here.
Let's see if we can get in contact with him right now. Are you ready, Josh?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Okay. Josh, can you hear us? Josh, can you hear us?
Josh, can you hear us?
Josh, can you
Josh,
hear
we
us?
need to go up higher.
Josh, can
We
you
need to
hear
go
us?
up way higher, Josh. Josh, you're really tall and sexy.
You have big, beautiful blue eyes.
It's true. He does have big, beautiful blue eyes.
I said the same thing. Also, I would have tried to stick the antenna up his nose for the lulz.
Now he's definitely in.
Why you hit on him when you can't hear you?
Because I'm nervous to tell
Yeah, I'm nervous. This is the only time I get to spit game at Josh. All right.
We made it up here to the top of the factory because so many spirits were telling us to come up here. Do you have a message for us?
Something about the summit.
The summit?
Summit.
We got to the top.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Who's up here with us?
Nice and cool.
There's a man that the spirits
Down.
talk about.
Down. From down under. From the basement.
From Australia.
Oh.
From down under.
There's a man that the spirits talk about that's supposed to be up here. Are you here with us right now? Didn't some of the workers here think that it was cursed as well?
They did, yeah.
This spot?
This spot! Yeah, dude, this spot, the Wanji Wanji power station is said to have a curse on it ever since it was being built.
Whoever's up here could have to do with that.
Oh, it was like sounded like a kid screaming.
You know what's crazy about that? Is the curse got even...
So, it could very well be cursed. I don't know too much about the Aboriginal peoples of Australia, but I do know that, the British went and colonized Australia, like the British do, because so many bad things in life can be brought back to the British. But, like in the United States, there are a lot of places that could be cursed by Native Americans, particularly Native American spirits, because we built on their sacred lands, we desecrated sacred spots for them. So who knows? Maybe this at one point, before the British came, was a sacred spot or a sacred area for some Aboriginal folk. I don't know. Again, I don't even know if Aboriginal is like the proper term for that, and I apologize if it's not. If they do have like a different term that they prefer, please let me know down in the comments, and I will gladly, change that in the future anytime I go and speak about them. But a curse could very well have been placed by that. It could have been placed by, who knows? Maybe someone way back in the day had this property, and the power company came in and they were like, hey, we have this property now. And he was like, I put a pox on your house or something like that. Yeah, who knows where the curse could have come from.
Worse after they found Irene dead in the cistern.
And then things happened over and over and over again since. Is that true?
It sounded like it said you're an animal.
Hey, yo. Hey, an animal. Thanks. Shit. Is there anything?
I think they're talking to me, guys, because out of everyone in this video right now, all 5 of us, I'm a beast.
Anything you can tell us about Irene's death?
You know what I just noticed? Behind Josh, it says always watching, and it's a dude with a top hat. Like the Shadow Man.
The Overseer.
He was looking at us the entire night.
And we were constantly hearing things just away from us, like almost stalking around and just keeping an eye on us a lot of the night.
And the voices are so quiet.
Has there been somebody watching us all night?
It sounded like it said in you.
Get out.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, yuck. I did not agree to that, actually.
We heard a lot of screams throughout the night. Who was that?
One of you just touching this?
No. I was right here.
I was moving around in my hand. Someone was
you
pressing the button.
You weren't touching it.
Yeah, I was right here.
Crazy. If you're unfamiliar with this piece of equipment in his hand, you can go up to it, manipulate the radio, and speak with us. That same thing.
Go no further.
We were literally up.
Was that from the smokestack?
That was fair.
But be quick.
Be quick. It literally said, go no.
It wouldn't have been that one. In order for it to make a rattle that loud, it would have to, have been, the entire fucking thing would be shaking right now. My guess is it's this one, or there's something right around the corner that also has a ladder attached to it. I don't think it's the smokestack. I think he's hopeful that that's what it is, but I don't think it's a smokestack. The smokestack seems too far away for it to make that loud of a rattle, because that's very clear.
Further, and it jingled on the smokestack, the one place that would be going further. What happens if we go further?
Haunted. Very clearly.
Haunted.
That was weird.
What the
That's
fuck?
insane. I've actually never heard the radio say haunted.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
Wait, so what's gonna happen if we go up to the smokestacks?
What do you mean by it's haunted?
It's like that's struggling to come through.
Please speak clearly so our friend can hear you. Use him to communicate with us. I know a lot of people haven't been here, so they're probably not very familiar with paranormal equipment whatsoever.
Yeah, what's your intention?
Oh man, there's a lot coming through, but I just can't make it out.
Okay, I'm going in 3, 2, 1.
It's the person that's kind of.
Can someone in the comments explain to me why he's called Juicy? Do he got a juicy ass? Because I haven't seen it yet, and I'm very curious.
Communicate up here, the person that's also been following us all night.
I feel like we're being lured up here. All the noises have constantly been from this location.
Don't go looking.
Don't go looking.
There, another warning of don't go further, don't go looking.
It comes the check. This smokestack has been making noise.
What was that?
Right after he said don't go further last time, boom, rattled up there. And he said don't go looking, rattled up there. It's almost warning us don't go to the smokestacks.
You don't have to warn me, bro. I'm not going anywhere near that smokestack.
Why don't you want us to go further? Shaking his head.
Crying. Like a woman crying.
Like we've been hearing all night. Who is that woman?
Find him.
Are we not in the right spot?
There's some crazy noises happening down here again.
I swear it said demonic.
Something might just be trying to scare us.
Are you saying?
Him?
Okay, that's too many.
We're not talking to the overseer like we thought we were.
We're talking to someone warning us about the overseer.
Yes. He's been watching, always watching. It's hard
Come
to say.
to the roof. To the roof.
What the fuck? To the roof? It's watching
To the
us
roof.
again. It's again watching us.
To the roof.
Walk this.
Walk this. Like we just walked that.
Sam.
Oh my god.
Calls me out.
Check the roof. I'm not kidding, dude. What the fuck? Check the higher.
Higher! I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
It's exactly. Okay, pull him out because that's exactly what we were saying. Dude. What the fuck?
That was one of the craziest.
Was he picking up a fucking police radio? Like, are the cops here? Are they like, they're at the top and we know Sam's here. We're gonna get Sam specifically. Colby, you got them eyes. So it'd be more of an Australian accent, so it'd be like, crikey, here's Sam at the top of the tower there. Get him. Stick your finger in this alligator's bum.
Moments in an Estes I've ever had.
Right after you said demonic, him. After we're saying like who's been like watching.
Hang on a second. We've had two very different messages here. We've had one that said, don't do this, don't go there, don't go any further. And then we've had, go higher, go along, keep going.
It's almost like there's been one person watching out for us, following us around, maybe like an Irene spirit, and then someone else, go further, go higher.
Someone
get on the
goading
roof,
us to keep
get on the
going
roof.
and keep going.
It's like they're pushing us higher and higher and higher.
Well, the question now is, which one do we follow?
Well, we have one more thing on our
Whoa,
checklist.
dude, I'm in rough shape right now, boys. Hearing that, it was so clear back to back, just the roof.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Dude, I've seen like orange lightning over there.
What the fuck?
I've never seen that before in my life.
What is happening?
Holy fucking shit, what the fuck was that? It was like orange, man. It was like the sun appeared for a second.
I think we know what to do, guys. So we do have one more thing on our checklist.
We thought it was just going to be a fun thing, but now the spirits are pointing to it. They want us to go higher, and there's only one particular place that's higher in this entire factory, and it's right behind Josh.
Right, that step right there. No,
You means seriously that? Talking about that?
No, he means the step.
Seriously talking about that?
Wait,
Just
right there.
one step,
Okay, guys.
just like a little step.
I was at the top. I was at the top. What the fuck? Someone just shook the ladder. Someone's banging on the ladder.
We talk about it or someone warns us about it, that thing shakes. So is that actually a good idea? Like, let's be...
Oh shit. Fuck. Please help us. You gotta stop them. He's serious about the silo.
How many feet is that probably? Like
400. It's at
400.
on research.
400 feet. That's easy shit, brother.
What?
So back to the ladders. My issue is that there's a bunch of ladders around them. Again, I think it's one of the ones nearby that's rattling, probably in the wind. The one attached to the smoke tower is a little too far away, I feel like, to be making that much noise. I feel like if it was really like that, you would hear, or like the wind would be a lot stronger. Also, isn't The Final Climb the name of a Miley Cyrus song or something like that? About mountains and, like, I don't know, climbing on top of people? I don't know. I don't know Miley Cyrus.
There it is. Holy shit, you can't even see the top of that.
This is going to be the highest we've ever climbed
By
in our
tenfold.
entire lives.
Oh my god.
At least it's platform, so you can't fall that far.
You only get like a 25-foot fall.
Which hopefully isn't death. It just fucks you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
you'll just be permanently changed forever. But you won't haunt this place, which is good.
Which is good.
That's great, actually.
Josh, are you sure you can do this, man?
I mean, I'll definitely.
They might haunt the place. They might. Josh and I, in the same boat. I would be like, nah, I'm gonna hold on to this pole. I'm gonna be gripping it tighter than a stripper. I ain't fucking letting go of that pole.
Go up this.
All the way?
Yeah, I'll go all the way. Look, Josh, it's like staggered, and there's like actual concrete platforms.
I just don't know what I'm going to do if I get to the top and look down. I don't know what will happen to me.
Just don't look down, bro.
But what's the fun of going up there if you're not going to look down?
You guys do not have to do this if you don't want to.
Oh, I know.
This is fucked up. We've never made a guest on the Sam and Colby channel put their lives at this like much danger, so seriously.
Oh, I have to do it.
We don't have to.
Guys,
I have to.
subscribe to them, please.
Yeah, subscribe to the boys.
Please subscribe to the boys.
This is fuck. But also, thanks for watching, guys. This is what we...
Also, subscribe to me. I would not go up there with them. I'm sorry. Like, I know, like, people might call me a coward. They might be like, oh, blah, 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 like they do it. I got further to fall than them. They're like 5'8". I'm 6'2". I ain't doing that.
What we want to be doing.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how nervous are you guys?
10.
This is like a plus more than a 10, yeah.
More than a 10? You're a 10?
Yeah, more than a 10, yeah.
Where are you
This
at?
is-
I'm a 12, freaking out right now.
This is a lot. I'm like trying to keep it like composed.
We say this a lot, but outside of the paranormal, this is one of the most insane things we've ever done for a video.
This is bad at daytime on a clear and sunny day where everything's dry.
I just want to point out that I really thought you guys were joking when you said we were going to go to the roof. And I really thought you were joking when you mentioned this. And now we're at the ladder.
Now we're there.
And you point a camera at it. And
Hang on, let me just get one last shot of you. Damn.
I really... It's been fun.
Irene, please follow us up here.
Please protect us.
Please protect.
Sam wears glasses? I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of giving 2009 Punk Skater Boy, and I'm here with it. I rocks with it.
This is Irene.
Oh my. It literally just fades into black on the camera.
Josh, we're gonna leave this spirit bridge with you, and you can ask what's going on up there with us while we're there.
All right, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I've decided this ain't for me, guys. I've hit 4 or 5 of the Sam and Colby challenges. That's enough for me.
It's not gonna climb itself, boys.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. I love you, man. It's been great.
It's hard to even get you on the tube the other day. Now you're climbing a 400-foot fucking death pat tower.
I know.
All right, guys.
It's time.
Let's do it.
Oh, dude, my heart's pounding, bro. Oh my god. Wait, I don't know if I want to wear a backpack. Look how close that is. You just might be able to put it in, but it's trick for it. Sheet. That backpack gonna hit?
Floor number 1. Oh my god. We only have 17 more of these.
Oh, that's easy.
Easy.
No fucking way.
How we doing, Juicy?
Feel free to rest as long as you need on the platforms.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit, man. How you feeling, Juice?
Yeah.
Is it actually bad?
Oh yeah.
The thing is, there's also no hiding you now. You guys are gonna be able to literally be seen for miles.
Holy fucking tired. Yeah.
Are you almost at the roof level now?
I'm exactly roof level now. Wait, you made it? I'm going down.
I'm roof level right now, so about twice as what we just did.
Hey.
And there's Colby way down there, and there's Josh way down there.
This is fucking crazy. I don't know if we could ever do this. It's just too much. I don't want to freak out.
How we feeling, boys?
We're good.
We're almost there.
Realize something. Yeah. There's a thunderstorm right now. We're the tallest thing in the area on a middle fucking pole.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, the boys are like you can barely just see them. Like, look at this shit.
Like a set.
What's gonna happen to them when they get to the top? What are they looking for?
Shots.
Shots? What the fuck?
All right.
What the fuck was that? That was like a chimpanzee screeching into it. I was about to make a joke, a Lil Wayne joke about doing shots at the top, but that was terrifying.
Guys, Colby's right there. We are almost to the top. Look, there's like 10 rungs. We're literally 400 feet in the sky.
This is the craziest thing I've ever done by a lot, guys.
Hell yeah, dude. Challenging yourself.
It's time.
It is time, guys, and we're summiting just like the spirits told us to.
Okay, they've gotten to the point now where I can't see them. Let me see if I can get on the camera. So this is where they started, and then
Is that them or is that the fucking moon? It's gotta be them, right? Or it could... Because I think you can just barely make out right here is like... the platform at the top, I think? Maybe he'll zoom in and maybe we'll see if it's the moon or not.
There it is. There's a big metal pole. I don't know if I want to stand on it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of weight and hold on for dear life. That's how high we are, guys. Holy fuck, this is insane.
There was that orange lightning that he talked about a few minutes ago.
We got this, man.
Oh god.
This is one of the wildest things we've ever done.
Oh, this is the highest thing we've ever climbed over. Holy shit, dude.
Let's go, Josie!
We did it.
We did it.
oh my god!
I answer a text message and then I'm climbing a 400-foot dilapidated tower.
That was hard, boys.
We at the top.
We're at the top.
Good shit, man.
Dude, good shit.
I wasn't gonna do this. I really wasn't. I stopped like halfway.
You did?
Oh yeah, dude. I stopped like after like 2 claps.
Dude, I'm having like heart palpit. Like I'm terrified and I'm just watching a video. Look at the smiley face. It looks dead. I feel dead. I'm terrified. God, holy shit. My heart is racing. I'm not lying.
And I was like, I can't do this. And then I was like, well, after a certain amount of height, it just feels like being up high, you know?
Yeah, at this point, no matter what, it was death after about 3 or 4.
Exactly.
We are 400 feet up.
Dude.
This is actually insane. There's no way to even tell like how high we are, but we'll get a drone shot of the daytime.
Insane, bro. Never done anything like this.
That over there is the city and the ocean. You can see so far. Dude, thanks for doing this, man. That's actually fucking amazing.
I didn't know I had it in me.
I didn't know how to do it. I didn't not want to do this, but I was like, we kind of have to, and I'm so glad we pushed ourselves. Definitely like top 10 most insane things we've done for a video.
This is fucking nuts, man. Like, we don't know the condition of this coming up.
No way. What's up, dude?
Thank you to all the spirits that we talked to tonight, even the overseer who's at the highest point. Maybe you're with us now. This is what life is all about. This is what exploring is all about. This is why we created the brand Explore. Juicy, thank you so much for taking this challenge, man.
You guys are going up. I wanted to come up with you. I'm like fucking flabbergasted that I even did this. Even better with you guys. This is
I really appreciate that. Honestly, I feel like none of us would have done this by ourselves, so I'm glad we did it together.
Well, here we go. OG Explore stickers, just like old times. The Wanji Power Station is now conquered. There we go.
Top of the tallest building we have ever climbed.
400 feet high.
Let's go.
So there's police car lights on right there that
You're live.
yeah, they're just on and then turned off.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's get down fast.
Yeah, okay, we got it down.
Shit.
You're not lying. 100%
Okay.
real.
100% real. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Let's get down before the cops come.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
God damn it, we never get to break.
Hey, gosh.
What the fuck?
We saw a cop twice flashing lights. We don't know if he's flashing at us or he pulled somebody over. But he's on the main road on the other side of this. This is actually the most important part of the entire video. Let's not get caught. We just made it out.
This is the main street right here. And I think we're okay. There's blue lights right there. Oh, car coming, car. Oh my god. I'm sweating ass.
That was more intense than the paranormal shit.
We done did it, boys. Subscribe to the boys, everybody.
I need to be able to pay for the therapy before you guys put me through.
We did it, boys!
Bro, I need to get therapy for the last 5 minutes of what they put me through reacting to this. I don't know, guys, my heart was racing when they were at the top. That's how much I don't like heights, guys. Even like videos like this. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, so that was my reaction to Sam and Colby's most recent paranormal investigation video. Listen, I thought it was great. It's been a minute since I've gotten to react to them. I'm really glad that I got to react to them again. Evidence-wise, didn't really catch too much. Again, a lot of voices, hard to tell whether or not it's going to be, squatters and people who are, currently living in that building. Difficult to tell with all the rain and the thunder. You're going to miss out on a lot of stuff like that. Estes method was pretty cool, especially towards the end. But again, I think the most terrifying thing of this was just them climbing to the top and like, I need to go decompress now. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know what other paranormal investigators you think I should react to. And if you made it this far, you should definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me grow, and it lets me know that you want to see more content from me. And again, like I said, maybe one day we can get big enough that I can take you guys out ghost hunting with me. And even possibly, we can go ghost hunting with Sam and Colby, and maybe kiss. Just maybe we'll keep that off camera. I don't know. It might just be a little secret. You'll have to guess. But, as always, thank you so much. I love you for watching. I don't know how to end a video. Fireworks, explosions, future editor me. Do these things. I won't do these things. I don't know. Okay, love you. Bye.